Welcome YouTube friends and family to today's thrifting adventure of the Wellness Homesteader. So just a couple updates before we get into the thrift haul. First of all, thank you all again for your thoughts and prayers. I do have an actual move date now for Mom into the assisted living. It will be February 8th. So starting tomorrow, I will be doing all the packing up. The apartment is quite small. It's not too big of a job to get her moved. Where the big job is going to be is cleaning out her home. So appreciate those prayers. Keep them coming. The second thing is some very sad news. I've spoken many times. In fact, in my last video, I was sharing that my neighbors, Sue and Larry, had gotten me the non-stick rolling pin, and Wednesday after prayer meeting, Larry came home, went into the restroom, and it is believed had a massive heart attack and basically had expired before he hit the floor. And my heart just goes out to the family. It was so unexpected. He was such a wonderful and lovely man. So I will be going to the visitation and the funeral in between packing up Mom and doing those things. So guys, I may miss a video. Today I was going to do a cooking video, and honestly, my heart's just not in it. So I hope that you will understand. So all the sad news gone. Let me do my shout out. So I'm going to do a shout out to the fellas that watch my channel. So there's two, Owen and Michael. I think you both found me through Homestead Tessie. So you've both been, I think Owen, you've been on from the very start. And Michael, I'm not sure, but I know you've been with me for a long time. I so appreciate your kind comments. Your viewing time means so much to me, and that you put up with some girly stuff from time to time. So big shout out to you two. I'm not going to do a channel shout out today. I need to put some thought into who I'd like to shout out next, and I won't be doing it every single time. So again, Owen and Michael, thank you so much for subscribing, and I really appreciate you. All right, let's get into the thrift haul. So I will share today in the mail, and I'm going to try not to order anything. Have you all ever ordered from Hirschner's? They have a lot of really old-fashioned, beautiful crafts. It's just so much fun, and they're having a truckload sale. So that will be my relaxed time this afternoon. But let's talk about what I found. So I've spoken many times that there is a very small not-for-profit thrift store here in the town I live in, and they actually use the part of the proceeds for the food bank. So I try to support them on a regular basis. So Saturday, they had their $1 clearance sale advertised again, and I thought, wow, you know, I really shouldn't, but yeah, let's go. Guys, I'm so glad I did, because when I got there, they had posted that like 2 days before. I didn't pay attention to the posting date. So they were really trying to pull out all the stops and really clear the mostly winter clothing. And they also have a few household items, very small amount. So everything was $2 for $1. So this lovely cardigan sweater that I'm wearing is one of my finds. And I did not bring everything down, guys, because I spent $9.61 and I got a ton. All right, so I like to look for either true vintage or something that can be styled vintage. So I found this really cute blouse. It is an Old Navy blouse, but it just looks like it'll be cool and comfortable for spring. It is long sleeved, but I bought a size large, so it'll be nice and loose. So 50 cents there. I absolutely adore this sweater, and it's made by a company called 12. It is not vintage, but doesn't that It's gapping a little bit here at the button. Doesn't that look like a vintage sweater? Has beautiful detail on the cuffs, lovely buttons. It's in perfect shape. So 50 cents there. And you'll notice a theme here, guys. I am very low on shirts, and when I worked, I would not wear any kind of sweater or turtleneck because the office was always so hot, and I'm used to a very chilly house. So yeah, I don't really have sweaters, so I've been able to stock up at an incredible price. I thought this one was really a lot of fun. It is a 3/4 length Mercer Street Studio little cardigan, and I do love pink. This, I have never heard of this brand. It is older, it's correct. It's actually a little 3/4 sleeved jacket, has the belt detail on the back. Again, 50 cents, but I thought it would be really nice in the summer with like capri pants and maybe a tank top underneath it, or even spring, you know, when you're like, how many layers should I put on today? My favorite find, guys, I love this, is this Ann Taylor little over jacket. And it's not vintage, but guys, it sure looks it. Look at this beauty. 3/4 length sleeves. It has a pretty black button here, and then frog closures down the front, much like a vintage item would. So I just thought this was too good to pass up. And it's fully lined, so I'm sure it'll be nice and warm. So that is just a few of the clothing items I bought. I did find a vintage nightgown and robe. I didn't think y'all wanted to see my jammas, so I didn't bring that down. But here was the coolest thing I found. So I always go back to the Housewares, and I spied this lovely creamer, sugar, salt, and pepper set. And I paid, guys, 50 cents for this lot. 50 cents. Look at this. So it is by Hall. It's from the 1950s. I don't know if, yeah, there you go. You can see the two little swirls. It is 24 karat gold plated, I guess you would say. So this is the sugar, and it was not made with a lid. I did look that up. And then here's the matching creamer. Is that not lovely? And even though I'm not big on yellow, I knew by the structure of this, I'm like, it has to be something very vintage, number one, and probably fairly valuable. And it also came with matching salt and pepper shakers, and they are in perfect shape. They do have the corks in the bottom, the original corks. So for 50 cents for those 4 pieces, guys, I was so excited. As a matter of fact, I was so excited, I decided, you know what? On Wednesday, it was senior day at the Goodwill, so you get 5%, sometimes it's 10, but at least 5% off of anything you wanted to buy. So I went in the Goodwill, and I've just got to share what I found, because you're not going to believe it. Yes, indeed, guys. I found the matching teapot. So I don't know if the donator put some of it at the thrift store, some of it to Goodwill, but this, again, is made by Hall. It is in mint condition, no chips, which is usually what you find. And then it has the actual tea infuser. So you put the loose leaf tea in, pour boiling water over it, remove the tea, and then serve the tea in the teapot. I'm going to hold this really carefully. On the bottom, you can see, there you go. It's a Hall 6-cup. And I did a little research. These are called, it's part of their Aladdin series, and it is from the 50s. They are all over the board on eBay, because that's usually how I go try to price, eBay or Etsy, but eBay usually has more of a selection of vintage items. So depending on the color, they're anywhere from $35 up to $100. So the pink, the turquoise, those are a little more pricey than what the yellow was. But I just thought, what are the chances? So I go to a different Goodwill. Because if you're Goodwilling it, you might as well, right? Guys, you aren't going to believe it. I found another one. Now, this one has a very small chip, does not affect function. It has the infuser, and this is generally what's missing. Like when you look on eBay, a lot of them don't have the infuser. It is also Hall marked appropriately. I've washed it, so I guess I didn't get it dried out as good as I should have. That's okay, it's just water. And so this is the autumn leaves. So I think this will be really fun to have to decorate. Come fall, you know I do big fall decorating. But look, even the edge of the diffuser has the 24 karat gold overlay on it. So I think these are so cool. I would love to have like a whole shelf of them, just saying. So I'm going to keep my eyes open at the Goodwills for those. I've never seen them before. Oh, and I should tell you, I paid $5.99 each for the teapots. I thought that was a steal, given that they're $35 to $100 on eBay. This, I have no concept. It's just a pretty pink candy dish. I thought it would look nice for spring decorating, even for Easter. So I love old candy dishes. So I picked this up for $8.99. How about that? My last and probably weirdest Goodwill find is this jar. It is made by Ellie Smith. It is an apothecary jar, and it is the moon and stars pattern. So if you look at the lid, you can see it has stars. It has no chips. I was going to say, oh, there's a chip. It is in mint condition. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. It is 1950s. They had two of them, but the other one had somehow sustained a broken lid, so they just put like a random clear glass lid, and I was happy with just finding one of those. It must have been $5.99 day, so I paid $5.99, and these resell for about $40 in not as good of condition as this is. So that kind of goes through my thrift store and my Goodwill finds. So let's talk about what I got for free. So I've showed you before, I love ice lip pitchers. They come in all sorts of colors, shapes, sizes, many different manufacturers. Hazel Atlas is a very famous ice lip pitcher manufacturer. But I was at my mom's and I saw this, and it has the mid-century starburst, and then on the bottom, see the big star? And I was like, I wonder who made that. I said, Mom, where did this come from? I've never seen that before. Take it, I'm not gonna use it. So brought it home, looked it up, and it is not an expensive item because it is just clear glass, but it is a 1950s made by Federal. So I thought that was just so cool to get something from the family. I'm sure this was something my mom was married in 1950. I'm sure this is something that they used early in their marriage. Now, y'all know I've been trying to crochet some pot holders and hot mitts. No, that's not the right word. Well, anyway, like pot holder things. And I am working on one in the little crochet thread. But with moving Mom, I've been going through some things here. I've been pulling out a lot of my strawberry decor, some of my owls, some of the things that I had packed away, just because I kind of changed up my decor. Now I'm kind of going back to the same decor. And I had totally forgotten about this. I have my Grandma Victoria's old hankies. She always had a hanky. And I found some of her beautiful crocheted pot holders. Looks like Frankie's kind of checked that one out. So a little different style here. I love this one, multicolored, and it's like a diagonal. And then this one is actually quite thick, so it's 2 layers sewn together. So I have used like magnetized hooks. I'm keeping them on my refrigerator because I like to look at them. I'm not necessarily going to use them, but I thought that they were so neat. So let me share with you just a couple eBay purchases. So those are all my thrifty finds. So let's talk about my not as thrifty finds. Guys, I have wanted one of these forever. The problem that I find with these mid-century glasses and glass caddies is they're in poor condition or they're missing some glasses. I found, hang on, I'm trying not to misspeak. Okay. I found these beautiful gold and black abstract, excellent condition glasses with like a gold leaf and just black branches in the original 1950s caddy. And I did pay up for this, guys, but when I can find 50-cent items and free items, it kind of all evens out. So this I did pay $46 because you have to pay shipping for eBay. But I've looked at many of them at antique stores, like I said, that were in poor condition or missing glasses. And I absolutely love it, and I plan to use it. The next eBay item that I got, I do have quite a few ice lip pictures, but I really like this polka dotty one, the bubbly one. This was advertised as Hazel Atlas. I have my doubts. Usually Hazel Atlas will have an A and then an H underneath it. This one's not marked, but at any rate, I thought it was just absolutely lovely. No chips, no nicks, and it's bubbles is what it is. So this will look great, you know, at Christmas time for decorating or just any time, you know. It's just a very pretty picture. And this was $23. And then my final find, guys. So excited about this. So I have been searching and searching and searching for a fondue pot because I have a fondue cookbook, and then a section of one of my big cookbooks is all about fondue. I remember getting a fondue pot for a wedding gift when I was married in 1981. Doggone it, wish I still had that. Have no concept of whatever happened to that, but this is, according to my research, 1976 is what it says. But this has the original box, so let's take a look. That definitely is not 50s. I would say 60s or perhaps 70s. It has the original shipping label. So it was from Champaign, Illinois. And I don't think there's any, oh, I'm glad I did all the research. It says right on the bottom, 1974. But look at this, guys. It is mint. It's never been used. Let me go back before I show you. So I kept looking at thrift stores, etc. And it's not that you couldn't find one. Most of them were missing their cord, or they did not have the fondue forks with it. And they were still like around $10. And I'm like, you know what? I need to find a really, really good one and just pay up for it because I intend to use it. So I did pay $39 for this. However, I highly doubt this has ever been used. So it has a very Scandinavian, that is like 70s colors. So it's, I always call it Brady Bunch orange, but it fades to a brown. The electric cord is usable, you know, it's not something where I'm gonna have to rewire it. So this is the heating element, the cord. On the front, it is adjustable. That's the other thing I really like about it. Low, medium, and high. Even the, guys, the reflection, there you go. Even the word fondue looks very kitschy to me. And then it has the little lid that goes on the top. And of course, with the original box. The Oster color-coded fondue forks. So all kinds of different colors. That way, nobody makes the mistake of using the wrong fork, and there is no double dipping at the fondue pot. So it's green, red, yellow, black, blue, and like a cream color. So I was so happy to find this. So I hope, guys, when things settle down a little bit, I can bring you, you know, videos with a little more substance than just showing you my thrift haul. I know this video is shorter than my normal. I hope you understand. I don't know what next week and the week after is going to hold. I just have a lot to do. I have a lot to do. So I will do my best to bring you quality videos in this time of change that happens to be going on in my life. But I hope you've enjoyed today's little thrift haul. Drop me a comment below. What was your favorite find of this thrift haul? I will hopefully see you. This is Friday, so it'll go up tomorrow it'll go up today for tomorrow, which is Saturday. I will hopefully see you again on Tuesday. In the meanwhile, be well, be happy, be blessed. Don't forget to smash that like button, and I hope to see you all very soon. Take care.